Hi, this is part 2 because just my camera froze up earlier on, so sorry about that when I was going through the book. So this is the book I'm actually discussing. It's from a bloke called Paul Kemp. There you go. Miget Submarines of World War II. It covers the Italian ones as well, but the main two things I got it for was the actual seal, as I said, and the Xxvii. I've already explained all that bit of paper. That's a lovely bit of thing. But if you go through the pages now, you'll see what I mean. It goes on quite nicely. I'm definitely going to have to raise my camera up a little bit and make a higher stand. But you can see what I mean. You've got a lovely picture there of an Xcraft and the crew on board. And it actually goes through basic, all those different things that go. If I come on here, goes through the human torpedoes, Italian submarines, the British Chariot, the post-war developments, obviously. Then it goes to submersibles and actually Miget submarines, Italians, Japanese, British aircraft, and the German Seahund, or Seal as we like to call it, because that's what it is. And it goes into the operations as well, some of the operations they went on as well. There's quite a few nice things. I mean, it goes in this. This is a replica of the famous Turtle submarine. There we go, it's a replica that they actually produced. There you go. So this book is really good, and it wasn't too dear at all. And it goes into the Italian submarines, the human torpedoes, and shows you bits and pieces. There we go. It's an interesting book. If I go straight through now, come through, oh, there's a few more drawings basically. Some of these actual torpedoes type submarines, because they were based on torpedoes, some of the Italian stuff. It's called a Chariot, Mark 1 Chariot. And quite a few things you can see. It's going into the German sub now. This is a Bipper submarine. There we go, that one there. And you can see, look, they put a nest on top, so it actually looks like bushes. It's quite funny there. It says Bipper submersible photographed in the Baltic in 1945. The thatch around the periscopes designed to conceal the telltale feather, which the craft was operating close to inshore and rivers. So basically, to make it look as if it was part of a bush along the rivers. Quite weird, really. There we go, another coning tails. Bit of an in works of the Bipper as well, Bipper submarine. There's one beached. And a bit about Japanese submarines and all, and evidently the Japanese submarines were actually well forward for their time, and so well forward. I'm trying to find the one I'm talking about now. Oh, then it gives you enough really good internal of the Xcraft, and it definitely gives you that little bit idea for Richard there about where the actual exhaust comes out for the diesel engine at the back, and obviously all the internal works and more what ifs and becks, so that's good. Next thing is some more pictures. And that bit, I'm still on there, Lou, it's alright. And some more bits and pieces on crafting there, but had some training when it was up in Scotland doing the locks, actually doing training. And then it goes on, some of the crew members that survived, but a lot of those perished during the attack. They were Clarkson, but then it goes on to the Seahund now, German Seahund, and there you go, being produced. Gives you operational interest, and there's a good picture of it just on the surface with a conning tower above the surface, and you can see the dome clearly there, can't you? And you can see it was actually camouflaged a bit with dots and God knows what. Yep. And the same as the other one, you've got all the internal workings of it as well, with call outs, what's what. Very interesting. And there's one with the Xxvii, which is a British military sub, and it goes back to the German ones there, the Seal. You see them there. They actually had numbers on the side, which is a bit like the old full-size ones. There you go. And they're still called U's. Yep, so a very interesting book. And second hand, I got it second hand, but it's well and truly worth it for what it is. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry about this, it actually broke up from the first part, but I'm going to call it part 1 and part 2 to carry on. But this bit was mainly about the book, and I started in the first when I was talking about the model, and this finishes up. So thank you very much for watching, and once again, Happy New Year, because it's now New Year's Day, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much. Bye.